Then, boom.
S-H-Y. And today, we got this pop star is in big trouble. You already know the vibes. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not Yo-Yo.
Sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stanley
Let's
Live.
just get straight into it.
Hollywood lawyer stole millions of dollars. Now, the guy's name is Tom, and Tom is 60 when this story starts, and he's a hotshot attorney living in Los Angeles.
This is a real picture
and
of him?
Tom, he's
That didn't look like AI for that.
At all.
Yeah.
kind of famous. One of the lawyers in the Aaron Brockovich movie is based off of him, or was inspired by him, or something like that. But you get the point. He's well known in the business.
Okay.
One day in 1999, his whole life changes because he meets this waitress, Erica. And Tom thinks Erica is fine. And they start dating and they fall in love.
He got bread.
Yeah.
He got bread.
And even though she's 27 years old and he's 60, they get married. And
Sounds
soon,
about
That makes sense.
she moves into his multi-million-dollar mansion to live with
Sounds about gold digger.
Yep.
him and all his money. And so now Tom has everything he's ever wanted. He's a celebrity lawyer with a young wife making millions of dollars. Here's the thing about Tom, though.
Talk to me.
Whatever
Scam?
money he's making from practicing law, it doesn't seem to be enough for him. Because at some point, he starts stealing from his own clients. Like, he'll win a big settlement for them, and he'll just, like, steal some of it and keep it for himself. And of course, his clients notice, and they get all mad, and they sue him. In fact, multiple clients.
My fault. I got too into character. I was gonna put something in your drink. I ain't gonna lie.
Bill Cosby.
Type shit.
Yo Cosby in the chat.
Wait.
Yo Cosby.
Wait. Stanley Epstein.
I didn't do anything.
My next one was gonna be Adolf.
Yeah, cut that one out. Just cut that out. Cut that
have
part out.
Wait. I didn't say. Wait, no. The name Adolf is fine. It's the second name. It's the second part. No, really, I'm dead ass. Like Osama.
I'm mad that you have.
Adolf is a normal name.
No, you can say both on Osama.
Yeah, Adolf, Osama.
No, I be saying the Bin Laden.
Oh, you
You can
can
say, yeah,
I can't say Adolf.
You can say, but I think
I feel like they're reasonably matched. No, I'm lying. Wait. They're reasonably matched in the sense of it's taboo to bring up their names. Mind you, you did a whole argument about how Osama bin Laden is the GOAT of terrorism.
For sure, and I stand on that all 10 till this day right now.
Bro, what Adolf did was terrorism.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
So yeah, like, I'm saying, I'm not crazy.
In the context. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done with the argument. You seen that clip of
It's getting worse.
D-Lou? He was like, I don't like this clip. And yeah, that's how I feel right now. You want to reset the clip? Yeah. It's just like,
Act like this part didn't happen. Ladies and gentlemen,
there you go.
Sued him over the years. But because he's this hotshot celebrity attorney, he's really good at keeping his record clean. He's apparently friends with all these people in power, like judges, bar officials, politicians, and he knows
Every single one of those smiles looked evil as bro.
exactly how to bribe them. Like throwing parties and sending gifts and sending money and stuff. And so,
lawyer
even
sends
though
his
he
regards.
gets a lot of complaints filed against him, Tom's record with the California State Bar remains perfect. And his reputation stays good, and he's able to keep getting more and more clients and keep this scam going.
Okay.
But anyway, now that Tom has been scamming his clients and he has all this stolen money, what is he gonna do with it?
Wait,
well,
how is he scamming his clients? Like, is he not fighting for them?
I think maybe he's just doing a bad job. But
Yeah.
he's doing a bad job, but keeping like his reputation clean. I'm
I
assuming.
get what like he's actively not good at his job, but he's presenting himself like he is and stuff like that. Okay.
That's what I think.
it turns out his young wife Erica really wants to be a pop star.
Okay.
And jumping into a pop career costs a lot of money. So she needs money. Money to record, money for music videos and outfits and productions and stuff. And she's also just the kind of person who's into flashy, expensive shit. So in order to fund all of this,
Having all that funding and you still ain't make it, yo, your music.
No, there's
trash.
like,
I ain't gonna lie.
wasn't there someone who did that? I don't remember.
Rotate?
I don't know. There was like a lady who was like an actor or something, and she put millions of dollars into her debut album. That shit went triple cardboard.
I don't know, but I always think like music and stuff like that is more so always have been who you are more than your music.
I agree completely.
So many people make so much better music than so many other people.
I agree completely.
It's literally like, is your personality cool enough, gang? If not, get out of here.
110,000%.
It's like a wrestler.
Tom feels like he's got to make even more money. And this is where it all gets really diabolical. Okay, close your eyes and imagine this. Imagine you sue someone and you win a $10 million settlement, and your lawyer collects the money for you. And the people you sued, they don't pay it all at once. They pay you over time in installments. And your lawyer starts stealing a portion of the money that you won. Now, eventually, at some point, you're gonna come asking him, hey, where's the rest of the money I won? And your lawyer is gonna have to pay you something. So where does he get the money to pay you back? Well, he steals it from his other clients' winnings. He basically turns it into...
Huh? I robbed it.
Oh, you robbed them?
I robbed them.
Yeah, I put up like, where the f*** my money at?
Oh,
yeah, that's what happened. I was about to get there though.
My chains are tucked.
Ah.
Yeah.
One
I can't wait to see that.
I closed the whole time.
Yeah, my eyes was OD closed.
big Ponzi scheme. And he's scamming each client to pay off the previous client. And that is exactly what Tom does. And so, how does he keep getting away with it? Well, he must be paying off the right people, because he comes under investigation for this, but like nothing gets done about it.
This
so
is what I'm saying,
he
where
keeps
it probably
working.
gets nepotism. Because like, as a person who's like working a regular 9 to 5, whatever your job, you're starting to do the case. Tom probably has somebody who reaches out to you. You don't need this case.
Yeah.
What you need this case for? 100,000? And as a regular, you looking at your kids, they been starving. Your kid ain't get Jordan since 6 years ago.
Oh, I'm taking 100K. Yeah,
I don't know these that got scammed.
Yeah, no.
And he keeps winning massive cases, and he keeps stiffing his clients out of millions of dollars.
Okay, so he's
and then
winning,
he'll
he's
like
just not
funnel
giving them
that
the
money
bread.
that he
Right.
stole to fund his and Erica's lifestyle. And he's like putting millions and millions
Embezzlement.
into her entertainment company that she
Crazy.
now has, and into her pop
And I bet that shit is ass.
star career, into her music videos, her backup dancers, her travel, her clothes, all of that. In fact, here's a music video she did with Flo Rida, which I'm sure he got paid really well for. Okay, but then
Was it good?
this whole thing gets even crazier. In 2015, Erica gets cast on a reality TV show, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is a very popular show. And of course she says yes to this
This
opportunity.
is like Legacy. I didn't know she was on this.
I don't even know who this woman is.
Yeah, me either. But that's like a legacy show.
No,
though.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
She hopes it'll promote her and her music career. And to be fair to Erica, she seems to have the right kind of personality to do well on a show like that.
I say important shit. You say too much boring shit.
Not only that, but Tom is a rich celebrity lawyer, so sometimes he'll appear on the show too. And the two of them, they like talk about how much her music videos cost to produce.
That it's like her father, bro.
Yeah. It looks like he's hurting by sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an expensive video.
It was worth it.
And by the way, just to like really flex all their wealth, Erica's big breakout song with her pop music is called It's Expensive to Be Me.
It's expensive to be me.
Anyway,
That shit was ass. That shit was awful. Like, it was so bad. Like, I'm happy we sync because, like, you know what I'm saying? But that joke threw me out my way.
I feel good about us now
Yeah.
because we haven't synced in a minute. We haven't synced in a minute.
That was
buns. Oh
I'm
my.
so easy to please in terms of music.
That took millions.
That joke broke out of what?
It's expensive to be you because you don't make any type of profit margin. Of course it's expensive to be you.
so now they're on TV and they got this big new spotlight on them and they're getting all this attention. But even so, it still seems like no one is able to bust Tom for this Ponzi scheme he's got going on.
Okay.
In fact, in 2018, he wins an award, Lawyer of the Decade, for outstanding leadership and his dedication to the legal profession. You
Oh.
can't make this stuff up. Okay, but then, that same year, something pretty crazy happens.
Talk to me.
There's a horrible plane crash in the Pacific Ocean, and
no.
all 189 people on board,
Rest in peace,
unfortunately, they don't make it. And all the passengers on board, their families, they want to file a big lawsuit against Boeing, the company that made the aircraft. And who
Do not tell me you scam these people who lost family members. That's insane. That's insane.
do they hire to represent them in this
Say you
lawsuit?
swear.
The hottest hotshot celebrity lawyer in town who sometimes appears on reality TV, Tom. And so Tom takes them on as clients, and he negotiates on their behalf. And they end up getting a settlement of $12.5 million from Boeing. And so Boeing pays the money to Tom, and Tom pays the victims what they're owed. But no, he doesn't actually pay the victims what they're owed.
Oh my
he gives them
God.
some of the winnings, but he also takes more than $3 million for himself to pay off his credit card bills and stuff like that. He also pays off some of the settlements of previous clients that he scammed.
Wow.
Because remember, this is all one big Ponzi scheme. And so I assume at some point these victims noticed that they didn't get all their money.
Yeah.
And they're hitting him up like, why haven't we been paid the full amount, Tom? Where's the
Yeah.
rest of our money, Tom?
Yeah.
And Tom is probably coming up with bullshit excuses like, oh, it's 2 more weeks, I promise. But whatever. In reality, Tom doesn't give a because over the past 40 years of his legal career,
That's
he's had
crazy.
over 200 ethics complaints to the State Bar of California with 0 consequences. This dude is basically untouchable.
Years. That's enough to
Until-
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't mean to interrupt
It
that.
has to- yeah.
I know.
Oh.
I didn't mean to interrupt that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
type
No,
shit,
that's my
type
fault.
shit,
My
type
fault.
shit.
Okay, actually,
Run it back.
Dude is basically untouchable.
Until. Yeah, type
At
shit,
some
good shit,
point,
good shit.
the money coming in just isn't catching up with all the money he now owes to people.
Okay.
So his big Ponzi scheme starts to fall apart. And pretty quickly, his firm runs out of money and begins to go into large amounts of debt. I'm talking tens of millions of dollars in debt. And suddenly, boom, his firm has to file bankruptcy. Then in 2020, as he's slowly going broke,
Jeez,
boom,
2020.
Erica suddenly
Divorce.
files for divorce.
Yeah.
of course.
Shocker.
Right.
Half his money.
Month later, boom, both Tom and Erica get hit with a giant lawsuit by the relatives of the plane crash victims. Then, boom,
I love
Tom gets disbarred from practicing law in California. And then, of course, bam.
He dies.
Finally,
Oh. He's 60.
the way that it's
bro,
been
like-
going the last couple
yeah.
of stories.
he gets arrested. And I don't have a mugshot, but here's what he looks like in real life. And he ultimately gets sentenced to 7 years in prison, and he loses his lawsuit and has to pay the families of the plane.
Which is so ironic.
Not gonna lie though, 7 years in prison for 40 years of you living the grandiose lifestyle.
Not
that you
mad at
did
it,
is
yeah.
actually a great swap. I hate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's actually a great swap for everything that he was capable of doing.
Yeah.
The way he was living.
Plane crash, $2.3 million. While Erica actually gets no prison time, as she wasn't part of his law firm, so I guess she wasn't directly involved in
Right,
his
she's not.
Ponzi scheme.
She's still a horrible
this
person,
fa-
but yeah, it makes sense
Yeah,
that she wasn't.
yeah.
She wouldn't get jail time.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But, hey man, that's gonna be the video. Hope you guys liked it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to check out my stuff.
do Ponzi scheme.
Sure,
Not
check.
yo-yo.
Stanley stuff.
Stanley Live.
And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Scam the man dome.